Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie and this is the Enchanted Planner. Thanks for joining me today. We're going on an adventure, people. Hang on to your hat. We're going on an adventure. This video, by the time I ended up finishing filming it, was an hour and 15 minutes or something. It was just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, and it was one of those layouts when I thought, oh, I got this in the bag. I got this in the bag. Yeah, no, not so much. So we are planning for the month of January in my classic vertical. Now I'm questioning. I want to use the snowflakes as I showed out of the Live Love Posh book. Now what I did is my photo. I'm the photocopying warrior again. They were too big in their initial size, so I reduced them down about 10. It was about 15-20%, I guess. And I wanted to lay them across the top of this spread in the empty boxes. However, once I got them laid down, I realized that it looked kind of odd without it going all the way across the top of the page. So I literally end up just covering up the first and just redating it, and we'll see that shortly. I realize once I, of course, stick it down, I'm like, that looks kind of odd. I'm not sure I quite like that. So up comes the piece and it's going to get laid back down with its friend. So I just went into the dates and holidays book to see what we had as options. I mean, the numbers are similar. It just happens to be a bit bolder, which is not a bad thing, as it's going to have to stand out in and amongst all of the snowflakes. So it's not bad that it's bold. So we're just laying down and then we're going to trim off that one piece and then match it up, and it's like it never happened. Never happened. Now, the colors that I initially pulled, now the reason I had pulled all of the stickers before this was I was actually trying to save time, believe it or not, because to get these color palettes, I had to go through pretty much every winter and seasonal book that I had. So I thought I was saving myself some time. The joke was on me. Har har. It didn't end up saving much time in the long run, simply for the fact that this video still ended up going over an hour. But the color palette that I pulled out was sort of these icy aquas, because I thought they'd be nice. And when we're talking Happy Planner, there is some colors that are seriously lacking, and blues happen to be one of them, and purples is another. Oh yeah, and yellow. Those three colors you don't really seem to see a whole lot of, other than the jewel tone boxes, but that was a limited edition that I'm hoping they release at some point. So I had pulled out all of these icy colors. I want to integrate some silver because it's the perfect time of year. Winter is a silver, or silver is a winter color as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just laying out my sticky notes to see exactly where I'm going to need boxes, because I have a weird bill schedule. Like I have like from I think it's like the 4th or the 5th to like 15th, there's like nothing. And then I get slammed. It's like crazy. So I'm just trying to find some coordinating boxes and trying to decide which boxes we're going to use. In the end, I took the color palette a little bit different than originally. So I'm looking for darker blue boxes right now is what I'm on the hunt for. So now I'm in Happy Year, and there's not a lot to work out. I pull out the winter book again and I'm looking through there to see what we've got for options. And then I pull out Year to Shine and Indigo and Colored Shapes. But there's a few things I collect out of the Indigo sticker books that will work because it's sort of that periwinkle blue. So they're not too bad, but there's really not a large amount of like certain colors within the Happy Planner sticker books. I don't know why. I'm like, do they not think that we need the other colors in the spectrum? Like, I got nothing, people. This is why I do end up making my own boxes sometimes, because I can't find colors to match. But I'm not that talented yet. I haven't figured out how to put like, the grids or the dot grid onto the boxes. That's the next thing I intend to learn when I go to make some more boxes soon. So I'm pulling out a few of these lighter blue boxes because I think these will work. And nothing else comes out of this book, really. Oh, that's a lie. I grabbed a payday sticker, I think. Not much. Now, see, you're to shine. There's only certain places you can find blue, and they're not the right kind of blue. So we're going in. We're going to start laying in boxes. I'm just collecting my thoughts and trying to see where I need stuff. So in we go with the boxes, and we're going to start laying these down. And then I realized that box is actually not the same width, so I had to recenter it. Now I'm looking for something to go underneath it, because that box is home to the fact that the new moon in Capricorn is on the 2nd. Capricorn season, people. Absolutely. My birthday is on the 16th. I will be 50. I love Capricorn. It's awesome. It's my sign. It's a great sign. Although I will say I tend to lean a little bit more towards Aquarius tendencies until I really got deeper into my horoscope and realized, oh, so there's some of those idiosyncrasies. And I know that's a little bit, fluffy, and there's a lot of people that go, that is, I don't believe in that stuff. And that's great. That's great. More power to you. I just happen to live my life by the moon, if you will, as much as I can. So we're adjusting some of these boxes and laying them down and trying to make it work. And some change, I'm going to tell you that much. Like I said, this was an hour and something long. I was so ashamed. I'm like so ashamed that it took me that long to get this thing done. Monthlies, I will say, do generally take me longer to plan, but not that long. I couldn't believe it. So I'm just laying in those cute little flags that say payday on them and trying to decide which sort of color palette we're going to pull, because I've got the darker blue, I've got like that periwinkle blue, I've got that sort of aqua color, and then almost a hint of purple in some of them, although we didn't bring any lavender or purple boxes in. We sort of stuck within the blues, because I don't know, blues, man, that's a winter color to me. Blues and silvers, I love the combination. And snowflakes, come on, you can't go wrong. I mean, I love winter for the month of January 1, because it's really where our winter happens. Although we've had a very unusual year this year. We've had snow off and on all through the month of December, and we're forecasted for a white Christmas, which is a rarity in my area. But the season cycle too, we've had white Christmases before, where it's been Christmas time and there's been 3 feet of snow outside. It's just not very often it happens here, but January is generally where the lower mainland in BC gets, or the lower mainland in BC gets most of its snow. So this is why, to me, winter is always January. And it's sort of the first full month of winter as well. And then, of course, the month rocks because it's my birthday. And I don't make a big deal out of it anymore, but I used to milk the whole month, man. It was my birthday month, and then I reduced it down to my birthday week, and now I'm good with whatever. Don't get me wrong, still love my birthday. I just don't make as much of a deal out of it now. What chaps my ass is I had wanted to be in Mexico for my 50th birthday. However, the state of things, that's not going to happen. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make Mexico come to me if I can. But that's going to be difficult to, mock up at home when it's flipping cold outside. So we're going to take 2 monthly boxes and we're going to stick them together to create a flip over box on the last 2 days of the month, because they share a day. They share a box. And this is a great little trick. Originally I had coached you guys on, how to do this through that, but as a sped up version, it probably went too fast. So if you think about it as I put the one box down with the notch, and then we're going to make the other one, we're going to turn it upside down to flip with, or to meet up with the notch in the bottom, and they're literally just sealing the back of them together. Works like a hot dang, I tell you. I was on the fence. I didn't know if I wanted to do the other one, because the only real colors I had that would work that matched were the silver boxes. because in the monthly colorful boxes, they can't keep the colors consistent as the original OG colorful boxes. Oh no, no, no. The colorful boxes book, the colors are totally different. I mean, they're beautiful. They're a richer color, but it doesn't help when you're trying to match up with the original colorful boxes. Do you feel me? Isn't that like irritating? I tell you, it's frustrating. So we're just going to lay in this other flip box. And now we're set. Now, decor wise, we're going to go in with some more decor, and I start slipping in. I put the payday flag down there, the other one, but we're going to start deciding what we're going to do with the sidebar. And if I'm going to do anything with the sidebar. I love that sticker, but it just didn't feel right. And in truth, I don't normally ever really use the sidebar in my monthly that much. Like, I've tried and I never use it. So I opted not to put a sidebar sticker in and just go full bone decor all the way down that left hand side. It's beautiful, I tell you. I like it. So I'm just picking up all of the little silver snowflakes that I pulled out of various books. Some came out of, and I put them back, and I can't remember why. Oh, because I wanted to work on the quote. I pulled them out of various quotes. Some came out, the blue foil ones came out of the first winter sticker book. The silver ones came out of the orange seasonal and the green seasonal, if memory serves me right. Like I said, I went through about, 10 different books on the hunt to look for stickers for this spread. So, hence why I pulled them all ahead of time, because otherwise this would have been a three-hour plan with me, I tell you. So we're just cleaning up some of this stuff so I can lay it down, because I wanted to lay in that snowflake. But again, we come to the fact that some of them have got a lot of white around the edge of them. This little snowflake down here is the leftovers of one that I cut around a box. So I decided we were going to use the rest of it. All in all, I'm actually really happy with this spread. Now, my question being is now that I have a budget planner, I don't know that I'm really going to continue to use this planner for all of my bills. What do you guys do? If you have a budget planner, what do you use your monthlies for in your other planners? I'm sure I can come up with other ideas, but habitually I've been using this for tracking my bills because I am in and out of my classic vertical the most throughout the course of the day. So I figured it was a great place to have everything like right in front of me so I don't forget things. But if I've got a budget planner, I don't know that there's any sense in doubling up on it, or if I just keep the stuff here and not use the monthly in the budget planner. That's where I'm kind of on the fence and not sure what I'm going to do. So share with me how you use them, because I'm curious, and maybe I'll borrow an idea. I'm just trying to see if we can get another quote in here, and it just doesn't look great. So no go. But I've got this really big matte silver foil sticker from the newest winter book from last year, and it's pretty. So it's going up in that top left hand corner, and this is where I decide we're going to just take snowflakes all the way down the sidebar, and then we're just rubbing out the bubbles, and then we're going to pick up some of the foil ones, and we're going to intersperse them in here for a little bit of dimension, and they just look so pretty. They're so pretty. I like them. This is a really, 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 really busy spread. It was way busier than I had originally intended it to be, but in the end, I like it. It works. Got some silver washi out, and both washies are from the Happy Planner. They were in skinny mini packs. I can't remember which ones, but so we're going to use the one that has arrows on it because it's just enough silver. It's not too much, but it's just enough. Oh, and now that I'm thinking about it, I have to go back and cut the edges of the washi that's near the spine because I didn't go back and do that. I just realized that as I'm doing the voiceover. So I picked up that one box so I could get it level on the line. And we're just putting in some last little final pieces. I'm trying to see if I can get anything else on here, little bits here and there. So we're going to layer in some more foil snowflakes. And they're cute. They're so cute. I really like this spread. I was really happy with it. So we're going to put it back on the discs and see what it looks like. Trying to get to the right spot. There we go. What do you think, you guys? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Ciao.